Hello there guys, we're back on our weekly rivals for K74. I do apologise that I didn't put any videos up at all last week. My wife sort of surprised me with a bit of a getaway. So we only went to like a villa kind of thing up in the jungle in the mountains in Colombia, just to one of our friends. So we've been doing that. I didn't have Wi-Fi, and also I've got 2 SIM cards in my phone and neither of them could get a signal. So I have been completely without technology, without the internet, without email and everything for the past few days. So I wanted to do a lot more on that previous one, the one that was in Legoland. I quite liked that. But I'm too late. I might go back there and have another crack at it if I get time. But today we are at Lakehurst Woodland Scramble. We're on an A class. So I'm not going to jump straight in from there. I'm going to go in from the rivals screen. So pop into your rivals. It is a dirt race. And it's this one here, Lakehurst Woodland Scramble. It's quite a short track. I like that it is a lap, so we can just keep going round and round and round. And we haven't got to worry about loading screens. So let's see what we've got at the moment. I have put down a lap already. It's not very good. I can certainly improve it. But I did a standing start, and then I did my first lap in the Opel Manta, and this is what I got. And I certainly think I can improve on that. So let's have a look who we have on the board at the minute. Pop over to the club. Right. I am not last. Oh, okay, I am last because Daz is blatantly going to do better than that. So we've got a few people on the Nomads. The Atomic Punk, what the fuck's that? Is that a download thing that I've not got? I have no idea what that is. So Sloping Wolf is in the Porsche. I have been using the Manta. I might stick with it. I really, really like it. And Daz is in the Renault Burt with an incredibly slow time, which he will no doubt beat very shortly. So I'm keeping my rival on Sloping Wolf. How far off am I? It's under a second, so that's not bad. That's not bad. I reckon I could shave that off, most certainly. So I've got traction and stability on at the moment. I didn't for that lap. I had traction and stability off. I did that lap, and I felt like I was sliding around a bit in the mud. And the mud section of the track is where I seem to be losing time. So I've just switched them back on. Well, I've just switched them on, not back on. They were off already. I've switched them on and then started recording this video. So I've not tried this track yet with traction stability on. I am in automatic gears. So let's see how we can get, how we do. 0.934, definitely doable. Because at the moment I'm not doing too well in here. So I was in the Opel Manta, wasn't I? So. Have I got my Audi Quattro on this class or not? Let's have a look. I'd quite like to have a crack with that. Alright, it's not got the right tune on it. I don't know whether to retune my Audi Quattro to an A class and take that instead. I really do like that. What about the that Beetle? What class is that? Oh, there it is. So Volkswagen. Let's have a look. Oh, that's not in here either. So you know the yellow Beetle? It might actually be a Forza Edition one, I'm not sure. You have to change gear really, really fast. It goes through the gears really quickly. I like that for dirt stuff. So yeah, I've got a few cars that I really like for this situation. I do like the Opel Manta. I think I'm going to stick with this. What Maseratis we got then? Oh, we've got the Gran Turismo. I really want this car in real life, but it's a bit outside of my price range, as it is for most people. And I think if I had one of those cars where I live, there's a good chance I'd get kidnapped. So it's probably not a good idea. I'm going to stick with a Manta. I really like it. It's a nice car. It's quite nice to drive. It is quite good in the dirt. I would very much like to see if I could pop an A-class tune on my Ford as well. You know what? When you're picking your car for the rivals, I really wished it gave you the opportunity to pick cars that are not in the right class and change the tune of them at that state of the game. That'd be really useful. Right then, let's see what we can do. I mean, I don't know if you can do that. It might be an option in the filters. I haven't really looked. Could certainly be an option. I bet it isn't. Right, when I did my previous lap, I lost a lot of time on the right-hand bend at the top of this hill. Really struggled with it. So getting around this bend is really proper tricky. And then down here, I was absolutely shit in the mud. So that's why I've changed over to this setting with the traction and the stability. Yeah, I was having trouble here, and he was getting ahead. So I thought I'd give it another crack with traction and stability on, and see if we can do a little bit better. Right. Obviously a standing start on the first one, so I'm not that bothered about being behind. It just gives me a bit of a better opportunity to learn my brake points. Obviously that one I've just done was a terrible brake point and really crappy corner, so I've got to focus on that a bit more. Oh, I'm in front. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going slightly faster though, so I'm going to be at the front by the time we get to the top of the hill. But then there's that really horrible corner where I don't like that at all. Whoa, that's not the way you want to take it. That was absolutely shocking. Yeah, this dirt section of the track, I really don't like it. I'm having trouble with this. Right, I clipped the wall there, but let me get away with it, so that was quite nice. But, I mean, obviously, it doesn't matter because I'm way behind and I'm not going to catch up. Oh, he does slide quite a bit there. So, yeah, that apex. If I can keep it really, really tight on that apex, I might have the opportunity of getting a little bit of a head there. But he goes so wide on the apex and slides round that then he gets quite a bit of acceleration for the next corner. Oh, I've messed this up again. So I don't know which way would be better. I think if I keep it really tight on that hairpin, that would be a good idea. What's that? 118.6. So I'm about a second off. So I'm slower than I was on my previous lap, where I had my traction and stability off, but yeah, I've got to make up about a second. I think that's doable. I really do think it's doable. I haven't learned the track properly yet, and I fucking hate this corner. But that is a lot better than last time. Oh, I'm gonna hit the wall. Oh, phew. I was so close. What's going on here? Why is he getting so far ahead on this dirt? I'm really struggling on the dirt part. I definitely think this car's good enough for the dirt. I don't think that's the issue. But yeah, that's why I changed my setup, because it felt like I wasn't really getting much, especially here. It felt like I wasn't really getting enough traction on the dirt, but I think now it should be all right. But yeah, it's definitely getting well away from me on these dirt sections. Alright, another terrible attempt at that corner. See if we can do this one a little bit. Oh, we're back at the start. I was thinking I was one corner further back than I was. Oh, we're going to get ahead here, definitely. We got out of there faster than he did. We'll be at the front by the time we get to the top. So I've got to try and work out a way of taking this right-hand bend at the top of the hill. Because at the moment, I'm really not doing a very good job of it at all. Oh, I'm a bit late. Oh, bollocks. Alright, that's no good. I've got to be earlier than that. And again, look, his car's just disappearing away on this dirt. I know he had a better line than me, but he really shouldn't be getting that far ahead in such a short space of time on this dirt track. But yeah, I do think I can pull it back here a little bit. Oh, that's horrible. Alright, we lost about half a second there. So we've got to make a second based on what I did previously. I definitely think that's doable. I think I am able to shave a second off my lap if I can get it all to come together nicely. There are some pretty bad corners that at the moment I'm really not doing them very well. I missed that. Yeah, let's rewind back over the line. I wonder if there's any coffee in my coffee machine. I can't remember. I've got an empty cup in front of me. I really might have to run downstairs. I'm going to rewind to just before this checkpoint, then I'm going to go and grab some more coffee. Back in a sec. Oops. Nearly went flying. Oh shit, the lead's come out of my laptop. Hang on, let's make sure I get this back in, otherwise it will just stop. The battery's crap. There we go, that's better. Right, there wasn't coffee. I've got like about less than a quarter of a cup. And it's not very nice. It's been there a while. I've just chucked some more water in on the old coffee grounds. So it's going to taste like crap, but I'm too lazy. Right, come on, let's make this one count. Let's focus. Well, we're going to have a silent lap. I'll speak to you at the end, unless it goes really shit. Oh, lovely. Oh, bollocks. Oh no, I broke and I really didn't need to. He got in front. I've missed a checkpoint. Well, I assume I missed the checkpoint. I was very wide. Gives me a chance to have a little bit of that. Right. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to shave that off on this or not. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do this. I did think, certainly achievable. But it's actually a little bit more difficult than I thought it was. But yeah, definitely pulling back some time there, aren't we? Whoops. I'd like to know what the spec of his car is compared to mine. Bollocks! So annoying. At least it's right near the beginning. Right. Here we go. Right, let's just get myself in the zone. Let's have a little bit of a think about this. Nice and smooth. Wheels rolling forward, no sideways sliding, really nice and tight, beautiful driving line, and we're going to win. We are going to shave off 1.5 seconds from our bestest, and we are going to be 0.5 seconds up on our rival. And we're going to fucking do that top corner at the top of the hill, that right hand bend beautifully. Let's do this. Let's do this. No talking. Shh. Lost a lot of time coming down that hill. And there, broke way too early on that one. I've got a really itchy nose. Well, that was better than before though. That was much better. Did a little bit of sliding, but it was a much better line, much better braking point. We did manage to, well, almost clip the apex. It was not bad. That felt a lot better. It certainly wasn't our fastest lap, but it did feel like it's coming together nicely. There we go then. It does now feel achievable. It does. It feels achievable. There's just a couple of places where I've really got to come up with something better than what I'm doing at the moment. And this is one of those places right here. Well, that's not too bad. Had a little bit of cheeky handbrake in there. What's she kidding me? Oh no, that must have been so close, that checkpoint. Let me look behind. Oh, that's annoying. I'll go from here. Not sure if I'm supposed to be accelerating or braking. I hate the rewind, it's terrible. Felt like we come out of that hairpin a little bit faster then. I mean, we're behind, but that did feel a little bit better. That felt nice as well. We managed to get the apex of the corner without knocking down any of the wall. Oh, that's a bit wide though. Wide and slidey. Come on then. Let's get a good one. Let's get a good one. Want a sub 118.5, a sub 118.5 on this one. Come on. I thought I was going to hit that wall. I really thought I was going to hit the wall. I actually put my brakes on as well, but I didn't need to. I could have kept on my accelerator there because my line was good, but I was very nervous about catching that wall. Oh, I'm sliding all over the place. Ah! Oh, for God's sake. Ah! That was frustrating as hell. Come on. So we're coming up to lap number 9. Which really isn't that many for me, is it? I think it'll probably start coming together at about lap number 40. That's my usual pace. But no, I've got to do this. I really have to do this. And I want to do it in this car as well. I don't want to change car. I want to beat my rival whilst driving this Opel Manta. I do like this car a lot. I want to drive it to victory over the Porsche. I don't like the Porsche Cayenne at all. To be honest though, I've never really given it a chance because I don't like the look of the car, so I've never really bothered trying to see what it's like to drive. It just doesn't really appeal to me, so I just ignore it. The look of cars is very, very important on my choice of cars, much more so than the performance of the car, which I know is perhaps not that, sensible way of choosing a car to compete against somebody else. But no, I can't drive a car that I think is ugly. I just can't. But I do think this Manta is quite a beautiful machine. I love that little thing at the front of the bonnet. Those little triangular struts. I think they look amazing. And I also like the way it curls round the spots as well. Yeah, it's a nice car. Oh my God. That was almost a 121. What are we doing? Well, that's a bad start. I'll tell you what, I'm tempted to drop back a bit and see how Sloping Wolf takes this corner and possibly copy his line, because whatever I'm doing up here compared to him is not good. I'm really not coming around that corner good, and he's definitely getting ahead of me every single time on this dirt section once we've come around that corner. So I could certainly do with copying him a little bit. Oh, fuck off. Ah, this car's too narrow. It needs giant bloody wing mirrors that will enable me to catch the flags as I go through them. I wonder if there is a legal limit of how big your wing mirrors are allowed to be in order to just clip the flag. I'm not sure what it works like in real life. I'm sure it goes on where your tyre is and nothing to do with your wing mirror. But on this game, if you catch the flag with any part of your car, it does seem that they let you get away with it. And then sometimes it feels like you're way outside of the checkpoint, but it gives it to you. And then other times you think, yep, I got that, and it's like, no, missed checkpoint, rewind. But I do think the car that you're in is a little bit of a factor. Yeah, and also the view as well. The view that you're in makes a big difference, doesn't it? It's like sometimes the view makes you think that your car looks really wide, but you keep missing checkpoints because it's not. So I used to drive quite a lot in cockpit view, and now I've moved over to this view. I seem to be a little bit better in this view, but they're certainly different on where you judge the checkpoints and whether or not you're going to clip the outside of them as you go past. Right, come on. Let's get a bit wider on here so we can turn in before we get to that bloody wall. There we go, there we go. And also, don't miss that. We had a few problems there. Lost a bit of time. But overall, this lap's not a bad one. Oh, that was better. Right, this is definitely going to be our fastest so far. We're right on his tail. So we're probably looking at an 18.1. Ooh, 17.8. Bloody hell. Better than I thought. So we're 0.3 off. Actually, we're exactly 0.3 off. That's quite nice with the double one. So come on, this is definitely achievable. This is. Got to do something better on this corner. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Come on. I think keeping it a little bit wide here was the trick for this section. Messed this up. Way slow, way down on the pace here. I'm holding my breath. How did he suddenly get so far ahead there on that last corner? Alright, 117.8. Jesus Christ, we're on 12 laps, 13 laps already. It's gone quite quickly. It doesn't feel like I've done that many. It feels like I've done about 6. I'm going to drop back a little bit and see the way he's taking this corner at the top of the hill. See if I can adjust my line. Oh, that's a much better line than mine. Yeah, I'm taking that. Alright, I'm doing that next time. Go nice and wide. You really want to be sliding all around that corner, don't you? The drifting around that corner it feels so nice. I mean, obviously you're going to lose some time, but it would just feel and look awesome. Right then, let's have another crack at this by following that line. So keeping it a little bit wider on the entry to that corner and see if we can come up with something a little bit better than what we've been doing. So we've got 0.3 to make up. Well, that's a good exit there. Coming up the hill, very good exit. This could be the one if we do the corner up the top properly. Ah, okay, I messed it up. Oh, bollocks. Oh, no. That's really annoying because I had that first corner way ahead. I'm going to go all the way back to before this corner and I'm going to have a little crack at it. So I'm going to go down the hill just a little touch. I think that'll do. I'm going to come in. I just want to have a look at this. Oh, I'm going to hit the tree. I don't know why I'm... come on, just let me restart. Let's get round to the next lap as quickly as possible because obviously this one is a goner. But that first corner, I was quite far ahead coming up that hill. And also going faster as well. So I was increasing my lead coming up that hill. But then obviously it all went to shit. But if we can maintain that line, that pace, that lead, then we're certainly going to be in with a good chance of winning. Ah, shoulders starting to ache. I think I'm losing a bit of time on that corner as well. I'm over braking there. I think I could go around that a bit faster. Alright, come on then. Let's see what we can do with this one. That's nice. That's very nice. Where is he? Not as good as last time, but it's still good. Alright, I'm going to try and get a bit more control on this. There we go. A little bit wider before I bring it in. Ooh, I'm all over the place again. Oh, I've lost it. Bollocks. It's not gone yet. Oh, this one's going to be a bit of a battle. Oh, bollocks. I slid. It was looking really good. I was thinking, I'm going to catch him here. And then I bloody started sliding. Now this corner here, I am losing quite a bit on this corner here. I've got to... There we go. I pushed it as far as I could. Oh, we are close. So we got a new fastest lap. Oh, we haven't. I thought we had. Thought we was going to be in for a new fastest there. Oh, I'm going to hit the wall. Ah. Right, we are close. It is going to happen soon. Mark my words. Come on. I've got to focus though, so I'm not going to talk too much. Jesus fucking Christ. It's not going to happen if I do that, is it? Let's rewind again. Right, I might go and get that little bit of coffee that I've put in. Right, I'll go and grab that bit of coffee that I've put through the old coffee grounds. It's going to be bitter and taste like shit. But I need it. It's a bit too hot as well. Here we go. Right, I'm not going to talk through this one. I'm just going to mentally prepare myself before. Oh, on. Relaxed and flowing, wheels rolling forward, and we're going to win. Well, I'll see you at the end. That bit there, hear my engine on that section. That's definitely not the right gear. If I was in manual, I would have dropped it down a gear there. It really sounds like it was labouring the engine at that point. I think my automatic gears are losing me certainly a quarter of a second on that section there, or I could have been in a lower gear. Oh, I missed that checkpoint. Right, 16 laps. We go. I really want this before 20, but I think that's a little bit of an ask. I don't feel like I'm doing good enough on a few of these corners yet to be getting a win within the next 3 laps. Well, that was good. That corner's starting to come together, isn't it? Certainly getting ahead there now quite often. But this one here, still causing me a lot of trouble. That's not too bad. Feel like I got a better line through there than he did. He got a better line through that bit than I did. Oh, bollocks. Oh, that was so bad. I was on the brakes so much before the hairpin there, and then I'm like, I'm not even going to make it to the hairpin. I need to accelerate again. Yeah, that was really bad. And look how far away he is now. So that section, that corner where it goes from the dirt over to the tarmac, he always really improves his lead on that corner compared to what I'm doing. I'm definitely making a mess of that corner and braking too much. Sliding a bit much there. Sideways is definitely not fast. But we've definitely got the advantage coming up this hill, haven't we? We're much faster coming up the hill than he is. See, he slides and then his car is pointing in the perfect position for that next checkpoint. I think that's really a big factor as to his speed coming down that bit of the hill that's straight, as opposed to the bit where you've got to be careful of the wall. And I'm absolutely terrible on that corner, I really am. I need to do something better there. And now I can barely even see him. Come on. This does feel like it's going to be a good one, guys. And normally when they feel like they're going to be good, it didn't flag me, but I'd already hit the rewind button. So yeah, it felt like it was going to be good, and then I fucked it up on the very first corner. Right then, let's make this good. Let's make this count. Here we go. I'm going to move a bit closer to the TV. Just going to move my mic, so sorry if I make a load of noise. Right, that feels better. That feels like I'm in the car now. I think I was a bit too far back. Maybe a bit closer, maybe a bit closer. Right, about there. Okay, that's good. I can touch the screen now with my hand. Did feel like I was a little bit too far back. Let's see if this helps me on those corners. Oh, this feels much better. Yeah, moving the chair forward. That's what you got to do. I think the position of your chair in relation to the television is a really, really big factor as to how you drive, how you take corners, your braking points and everything. It's like, I mean, I don't know how much of a difference that makes when a person doesn't drive in real life if you only play games. But if you do drive in real life, then it makes it feel so much more natural, you know, for what you're used to from being in an actual car. So all your braking points and all that stuff, like, I'm all over the place, don't hit that wall. Bollocks, I hit that wall. So yeah, everything feels better when you get your seating position in the right point. I assume that would work for everybody. But if you've never driven a car and you've only ever played on games and all that you do is sit on the sofa on the other side of the room playing on games, and you're so used to that moving close to your TV would feel weird, maybe it wouldn't help you. But for a person that does drive a car, it definitely helps, definitely. Come on. We've been making a few mistakes on the last couple of laps. Let's try and get back on form for this one. I'm so annoyed with this part of the track. I'm certainly losing a fucking lot of time around these few checkpoints in the dirt, aren't I, compared to what Sloping Wolf is doing. If I'm ahead, he overtakes me, and then the distance between us just grows and grows and grows until we get out of the dirt. I don't know whether the factor really here is my driving, my line and all that kind of stuff, or whether it is a little bit to do with the car, whether the Porsche's better than this in the dirt. I really don't think so. I think it's me. I think my driving ability in the dirt is not very good. Probably because I just slammed my accelerator all the way down. That's probably not helping me. I mean, I've got traction and stability on now, so it shouldn't be too much of a factor. But I need to have a little bit more respect for the analog abilities of my trigger and not treat it like a digital on-off, which is what I do. Come on, let's make this one count. Oh, that's much better. Oh, I got a bit nervous. I thought I was going to hit the wall and I put the brakes on. See, again then, the engine labouring as I come down that bit of the hill. I should have been in bloody a lower gear there. I should have dropped it down one, but obviously I'm in automatic at the moment. I can't do that. Well, can you? I don't know. If you change gear when you're in automatic, does it change? Let's have a look. No, it doesn't. Should do, shouldn't it? It should allow you to override the automatic if you really want to, with the odd gear change here and there. That'd be nice. I honestly thought it did. I know other games do, don't they? Quite a lot of games allow you to do that. If you change gear, it does change gear, even if you are in automatic. That'd be so useful, wouldn't it? Right, we're still 0.3 off on our best lap. We haven't managed to do anything else close to that one since we got it. And I think the big factor is this corner right here. bollocks. Does feel like it's starting to come together though. It feels like quite a few of the corners are starting to flow a little bit better, and I'm starting to be a little bit more consistent with them. So it's getting there. Takes me a long time to get there. We're on 22 laps. Probably end up doing 50 on this. This is why I really like these laps compared to the having to bloody reload every time you want to do it again. I hate that. If it's just an A to B and that's it, you're probably going to get 1 or 2 laps out of me at the most. It's just annoying waiting for them loading screens. I cannot wait for the next generation of consoles. I really hope they deliver as promised on the no loading times. It's like all consoles should always have a solid state drive, shouldn't they? I mean, I know it pushes up the price of manufacture, but I would very happily pay a tiny little bit more money and have a solid state drive. It would make so much difference to the performance of the console's loading times. Oh, bollocks, I've hit the wall. Oh, that's well annoying, because we're doing pretty good. Right, it's gone to shit now, so I'm not that bothered anymore. Quite glad that I messed up that last corner. But yeah, they should have solid state drives in consoles. They really should. And I'm glad that that's going to be the way of the next lot of consoles that come out. But yeah, it should be instant, shouldn't have loading times. I mean, look, way back in the 1980s when we got like the Atari and stuff like that, and we just stuck a bloody cartridge in the back and you started playing your game instantly. And why did we go backwards and started having bloody rotating discs? What was that all about? Why did we do that? Loading times are so important. Oh, I'm on the gas nice and early. We're going to be nicely ahead at the top of the hill. Oh, maybe not as good as I thought. We'll still be ahead, but I expected to have a little bit of a lead coming out of there. That felt a lot better than it actually turned out to be. Oh, that feels better. Oh, I really thought I was going to catch him on that bend then. Why am I dirty? What did I do to make this lap dirty? I really thought it was a clean one. Holy shit, I'm glad I noticed that. And also, I'm glad that I'm not in front. I'd have been so fucked off if this had got to the end and I was winning, because I didn't notice that my lap went dirty. I really have no idea where it went dirty. Oh, we're starting to get there. We're starting to cross the line. Consistently not that far behind. So it's going in the right direction, but we've still got a lot of work to do on this. Whoops, that's dirty. Oh my god, I'm on almost 45 minutes on the video already. Oh, please let me have this. Come on. Right, focus. No talking. Oh shit. Oh man, we were so close and we fucked up the last couple of corners. Oh, we are close. Oh no, that was so close. I can't look at the time. I've got to wait until I'm on a bit where I don't have to focus. Oh my god, we're exactly the same. Oh my god, that's fucking frustrating. Ah! So there is less than... Oh my god, it's so close. Ah! That's the trick. Don't talk, focus, don't pay any attention to what he's doing. But I was getting a little bit excited around by the hairpin. And at that point there, it all started to go a little bit wrong. But yeah, oh my word. At least if I don't beat him now, and I'll leave it at that, I won't feel like a failure. I mean, obviously, my time is slower if we'd got more decimal places, because I didn't win. Oh my goodness. But I do feel like this video is not a failure now if I don't manage to win. But I'm just going to have a little bit of coffee. I'm going to really, really focus myself ready for the next lap. Oh, that was close. That last but one corner where we moved from the dirt onto the tarmac. But it's not the last but one, it's the last but one significant corner. That is where I lost that. If I'd have done that a fraction better, oh, I would have had it. I would have had it. Right, come on then. I'm not going to talk on the next one. I'm going to be really, really focused and see if we can do that again. But just a tiny, 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 tiny bit better. That's all we need. I certainly don't want to be doing this corner like this though, do I? Come on then. Right, we're on lap 26. I'm going to only do 30 maximum, but I'm hoping that this is the last one. See you in a minute. I don't know why I'm not talking, because I'm quite far behind. Once I've gone quite far behind, I might as well start talking, mightn't I? It ain't going to happen on this one. I really messed up that coming down the hill. I honestly thought I was in a different section of the track, and I started to anticipate the next corner and position my car, and the next corner wasn't the next corner, it was a couple of corners away, so that really, really messed me up there. It's just slightly losing my attention, making careless mistakes that shouldn't have happened. So we're about to start lap number 28 of 30 maximum. Let's see what we can do. There's a wall there. You know, once you've made a stupid mistake, like crashing into a wall or missing a checkpoint, but you're in front, it feels quite good when they overtake you, because you're thinking, yeah, thank God for that. Because there's nothing more frustrating than getting a faster time, but it's dirty. That's the most frustrating thing, it really is. So if you've made a stupid, careless mistake and then you lose that lap, that's okay. Right, only 2 more to go. Are we going to do it or not? If the last lap is anything to go by, then we're not. But look at that, 117.551. Oh, so frustrating. Come on. I'm rewinding, obviously. Obviously I'm rewinding, that was fucking terrible. Come Come on, let's make this the one. Let's make this the one. All right, let me just get myself focused a little bit. I'm not going to talk through this one at all. I'm going to be completely focused. I'm going to ignore his car. I'm just going to focus on my driving. Come on. Bad start. Possibly should have rewound. Don't know why I ignored my accelerator for such a long time beyond on that corner. I broke and then I just allowed my car to coast around the corner on a leisurely Sunday afternoon pace, whilst he had got his foot down and was increasing his lead substantially. Well, it wasn't the best choice of driving when you're in a race. So we got one left. We have one more chance to do this. Let's see if we can do it. Come on. Come on! Right, here we go. Here we go. Final chance, guys. I'm definitely going to end it on this. Oh, damn. Oh no! Oh no! I just lost control of my car just a little tiny bit after that jump. Oh no! Let's go from here. Oh, I shouldn't have gone from there, should I? I should rewound back one more. Right, after that, there is no way I can't do one more, is there? Hey, let's be honest. It's going to go to 31, isn't it? Because that was, I was robbed. Robbed by the dirt. So we're going to do one more. Just one more. Oh, I'm so close. All right, last one. Last one. I mean, when I'm recording this and I'm saying, right, this is definitely the last one, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know if I'm going to do one more or not, but I'm probably not. And then I'm thinking that you lot will be thinking, I wonder if it will be his last one. But obviously you won't be thinking that, because you'll be looking at the timer on the video thinking, yeah, there's 20 minutes left. This ain't your last one. You know what I mean? So to you, it's obvious that I have absolutely no discipline when I say last one. Did I hit that wall? No, I didn't. That's good then. I wasn't sure if I got away with that or not. But I did slow down so that I could look at the timer to see if I hit the wall. I've hit that one though, so now this is gone. So we're obviously going to do one more. As you guys already knew based on how much time was left on the video. So that's what I'm getting at. Right, so we're on 54 minutes. I'm looking at my laptop, which is why I'm driving all over the place. So I'm not going to go over an hour. Well, I probably am. But I'm really going to try and get this within the next 5 minutes. But if I don't, I do feel justified in ending the video without success, because we do have the same time on the board. So yeah, that still feels like almost a win. It feels like an achievement for sure, but not actually a win. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's make this one count. I'm in such a bad line for this wall. That was terrible. I couldn't straighten myself up though without fucking it up completely. So obviously we're going to be having another lap. Oh, come on. I like these short laps that are a little bit of dirt, a little bit of road. I think they're quite nice actually. I think these are possibly my favourite type, where you're on the road for a bit and then you have a little bit of slidey about in the dirt for some fun. And they're quite short laps as well. I much prefer short laps because if you do fuck it up, you think, I'll be on my next lap in a few seconds. It's not a big deal. But when it's a really long lap or it's an A to B, if you fuck it up, it's so frustrating. It puts you off having another go. So yeah, I like these nice short ones. All right, here we go then, lap number 33. Quite often I do actually get the fastest lap on lap number 33, which I always think is quite amusing. Makes me feel like I'm a Freemason. I'm on the 33rd degree and I've got to do the fastest lap. So who knows, maybe my Freemason powers will kick in on this lap. And on lap number 33 we'll have the fastest one again. But yeah, it does happen quite often on my videos. Well, that's a problem. Yeah, that's definitely a problem. My wrists, my hands, my shoulders, my bladder, everything. Come on then. Let's go from here. It's not turning quite so soon this time, but that's a bit too wide. Can we have something in between those two? That might be nice. Well, we're obviously not going to get our fastest lap on this one, are we? It's not only dirty, but it's also started to go a little bit slow as well. So this isn't going to be a competitor for sure. But we've only got enough time for 2 more. If we are going to stick to the hour. Come on. Now let's make this one a good one. Probably be aware of that wall this time, not turning quite so early, but not quite so late as my rewind. That's about right there. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Happy with that. Get really tight around here, I might be able to snip the lead. Oh, I'm sliding a bit. Oh no. Oh no. I thought my line was much worse than it was, and I braked a second time. As soon as I got my foot down on the accelerator, I was thinking, oh shit, I'm on a bad line. I put my brake on, I've slid, I've messed it up. Good start, bad finish. Unfortunate that. Right, we're only we're less than a minute to go on the hour, so we don't have time for this lap, but we are going to do this as our ultimate final lap. This is definitely the final one now. Let's see what happens. Well, that's what's happened. So we're going to rewind it and do it again. Oh my goodness. I need a shoulder massage after this. Right, here we go. This is absolutely, definitely the final one. So let's get a little bit of mind power. I'm going to rewind one more. Right, focus. Imagine that I am going to win. I want you to help me with this. I don't care if you're watching this in the future. That doesn't matter. Just give me all your positive vibes. Let's get 0.2 faster than Sloping Wolf. Right? So all of us, our mind power versus Sloping Wolf that is thinking, no, don't beat me. Right, here we go. We want to get 0.2 faster, which is going to be a miracle based on what we've done so far. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. This is the one, guys. This is the one. Focus harder. We're behind. We're normally in front. Well, that's better. Get rid of the ball! Didn't matter, I only just grazed it a little bit, but it did make me slow down, and now we're behind, so that's not good. Gonna hit that wall though. Right, that's it, I am done. I am done. So I managed to pull level. I'm not even gonna finish this one. So we did manage to pull level, so we'll quit event. We are gonna collect, hopefully, a wheel spin. I should think it will give me at least one wheel spin after an hour's worth of driving. But so close. Well, one of the laps were. Most of them were miles off. Obviously, I'm going to have to get back in here and give that another crack, aren't I? Right, give me something nice on my spin. I think I'll actually pop into the what do you call it and take both of those. I haven't got any others. Well, there's nothing exciting in there, just some gold money. And it gives me the shittest thing that is available. Right, so no thanks. We are 0.00.000. Motherfucker! Oh, that's frustrating, isn't it? I really thought that coming up to those last few laps I was going to do it. So I do think if I get back in there on bloody manual instead of automatic, I'd have that. But what I'm going to do now, just before I close down this video, is go into Horizon Live and just take these couple of wheel spins that I've got. Got some messages as well, I wonder what they are. I'm going to let them spin, see what we get. Oh, look at that. We've got it already, but that's not too bad, is it? It's worth a lot of money. So we'll have 120 grand. Well, there's nothing in here, so let's skip it. Oh, that's not bad. I'll say nothing, but it's better than the previous spin. Last spin, we've got a gold. And it's coming up as well. Oh, look, the taxi. Oh, one off the taxi. 200 grand, that's not bad, and we almost got a taxi. Right, so let's have a little look at our messages and see if there is... Oh, I'm going the wrong place. It's in here, isn't it? Let's see if there's anything in here that is spinnable. Daily payouts. Tune? A tune reward? Someone's downloaded one of my tunes? That's a miracle. Right, that must have been the RS2000, RS200, RS2000? Jesus, what? Which one is it? I can't remember. Because that's the only car I've ever tuned. RS200. Right, and a blueprint download. So my gift is a VIP wheel spin and a car. What's the car? Oh, it's the Ford Transit van that I didn't bother collecting from last time. So let's take this super duper duper wheel spin, see what we can get out of this. Oh, that is shit. Right, one more. Nothing good in here either. Lotus Esprit. I like the Lotus Esprit. I already have it, and I'm probably never going to drive it in the game anyway, and it's worth fuck all money. So that's the end of that. Right, guys, see you in the next video. I don't know whether to mix it up and go for a different car, or stick with the Manta, but switch myself over to manual gears. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go with the manual gears. I think I would have got that if I was on manual gears then. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Have an awesome whatever it is, wherever you are. Bye-bye.